Introduce yourself, your name, and let's talk about your app and how it's even saving my life right now as we speak, bro.
Yeah, so my name is Ramses, former Marine, served with 2-4, and have had a lot of brothers and sisters commit end their life by suicide. So I decided to create an application that helps get them at their point of crisis. I'll go through it once we start.
Right, bro.
So yeah, through this, I'm just going to give you guys a little understanding of who we are as an organization, or our team, and what we're about. So again, we're QRF Up, a free mobile application, completely free to the veteran, first responder, and their families. Uh, our team, our mission, all of that is very important. We have a small team, but everybody here serves a purpose and provides an emergency response with unparalleled dedication to everybody. Our why, like I said, is very near to and dear to me. My brother Travis, somebody who I grew up with and definitely admired, ended his life in 2011, and he was my why originally. But then we lost more brothers and sisters throughout our time in service, and I felt like there was a real need for this application. So our mission is pretty simple. QRFUP was created to fill a need to provide an emergency response team with unparalleled dedication and commitment of veterans, first responders, and their families in crisis. Our approach is one that is fostered on mutual respect, safety, and compassion, and we truly maintain those values in everything we do. So our obstacle came from 988. So 988 is a national suicide hotline. They're amazing. They do their best, but they have a huge deficit of mobile crisis teams, stabilization units, therapists, and peer-to-peer support specialists. So that's where we're stepping in. We're trying to, help them with the other side of the portion of the 988 callers. So QRF and 988 together have to be connected together to be able to support all of the crisis individuals that are out there. We support the veterans and first responders specifically. 988 is really geared for the civilian at mind. One of the things we do is we do collect data for the CDC and APA and Stop Solar Suicide Foundation. And through our laborious efforts, we've understood that after any campaign, there's a huge spike in suicides. We've also learned that the criteria of how data is gathered by the VA is extremely flawed. Their numbers coming out of their surveys is 40 to 44 a day. The true numbers nationally are 56 to 60 a day. And that's a drastic
Yeah,
number. So our
shit, I didn't
solution was
know it was
pretty
that high.
simple. Yeah, it's extremely high. It's more than COVID numbers. It's an extremely high number. So we have an application, super simple. Uh, you hit the red button. The way that once you press the button will change color, sending out an SOS and a text message, an email, and a phone call. The phone call will be answered by a therapist in that respective state. Once the therapist jumps online, they'll start talking to you, getting you to a safety plan and resources that we have collected that will help you with whatever specifically you're going through. If you can't do the safety plan uh, through the phone, we will activate a quick reactionary force that will help you physically do this process with you. They will be next to you, walking hand in hand, helping you go through the therapy sessions, get you to a hotel room, get you some gas cards, get you some food cards, whatever that may be that you're struggling with, we will help you get to. Uh, and because of this effort together between the phone line and the physical portion of it, we've been able to decrease the need for hospitalizations and incarcerations.
Ram,
And we do work hand in hand with law enforcement.
Ram, can I
Go
pause
ahead.
1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to let them know. I want to show them how official it is. Okay. Look, even myself, my situation with me and my PTSD care, and always needing to be aware. Okay. All I have to do is go to my watch. Can you see this? Whenever I need help, I can go to just my watch. You see, I'm using the app, the phone right now. I can just go to my watch and get this type of help that Ram is talking about. Please, Ram, keep
Yeah.
going.
And
Keep
it's
going.
and it's literally just a button that you have to activate. There's no numbers you press one or two. We did pilot this because we wanted to make sure that the application functioned as it goes in the following steps. Through our pilot, we learned that we were able to respond relatively quick once we activated that button. Our therapist stays on the call with our caller until QRF takes over while getting the same information from the therapist to the QRF as they're getting to them. So there's no need to exacerbate that caller or re-ask any questions. It takes nothing to just send messages through our application to our QRF. So once we get on scene, it takes us about 31 minutes and 40 seconds. And, the outcome of our calls is pretty amazing. 84% resolved by us, 9% law enforcement resolution, or 7% law enforcement resolution, and 9% hospitalizations. Really, really low numbers. And like I said, when we thought about this, we think about our brother and sister in mind. We think about all of the issues that they go through when they're altered at their highest, when they're severely, going through crisis. The thing we wanted to do was make it simple for them to activate a button, completely confidential. This won't go to no law enforcement agency. We won't hospitalize you. We won't even act on 911 services. You hit the button, sends a GPS location to us so we know where you're at. So that if we need to send our QRF team, we'll send them out. Interactive features like texting, and you can upload pictures, you can text to talk, you can talk on your phone, you can do it on your watch, you can do it from Alexa if you wanted to. You also don't need.
Oh, damn! Please talk about that. Talk about the Alexa feature.
Yeah, so Alexa, if you download Alexa, Alexa will actually talk to you and ask you if you need help periodically, and it'll ask you, "Are you sure you don't need anything?" Because it understands that you'll probably say yes, or it'll let you talk to her. And again, that's why we have that multifunctionality of it. There is a landline as well. It's a phone landline for guys or girls that don't want to use their phone number, but want to use maybe a coffee shop phone or a phone landline somewhere. They're more than welcome to do that. It immediately also triggers a GPS location. It lets us talk to you through a landline, and we can help you through that. It's that first responder optional toggle. As if you see in the application, there is literally a toggle at the bottom of the application where it says 911. You can choose to activate that yourself or not. We will never, ever call 911 on you or for you. You have that choice on your own. We will always try to help you without.
That is the key that everyone needed to hear right there. You heard them officially from RAM. Okay. RAM, again, RAM is our infantry, Marine Corps, and Army veteran. Okay. Lost his brother.
Go ahead. Yeah. And then this does work on both iOS and Android. So it's really a versatile application. But yeah, that's the the gist of it all. That's pretty much what we do. The application is completely free, guys. That's one of the things I really like to harp on. It is completely free, no charge to you or your family member. We also help the family members, the kids, the wife, girlfriend, mom, dad, uncle, cousin, whoever it is, right? And to specifically for Sergeant War Dog here, he has hearing issues sometimes, right? He doesn't ever have to talk to us. He could text me if he wants to, and we will help him out that way. We wanted to make this so versatile for anybody with like TBI issues, extreme tinnitus, all sorts of different things.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry. Can I say that? Because I'm going through a horrible day and just had a horrible day with it all yesterday. Yeah, horrible with the tinnitus pain so bad. I could not handle any sound decibels, any wind, air condition, fans. Nothing could touch my eardrums yesterday when I was supposed to talk to Ram because I was in that much fucking pain. And I'm covering my head right now. But yeah, when I get my TBI, I have to put a Band-Aid over a certain spot on my scalp. And I have to stretch those veins in order for the pain to stop. I figured that out over all these years. Most veterans can't figure out what they need to do to stop their pain, which I feel probably leads to them checking out. But yeah, even personally, everything he just said, man, I'm wearing a Band-Aid under this, which is stretching my scalp, which stretches the veins to help my pain, from my TBI. That's what I have to do to stop my pain. And it's like he said, man, if I got in that bad a crisis, I could just turn to my watch. All right, I didn't need to have a phone. They just turn to my watch and say, man, help. I can't take this shit. This is what Ram has done for me. Please, y'all.
Day and night, we'll be right there for you. And I want to hit the key criteria for a lot of brothers and sisters. It is completely confidential. We do not report because we are a HIPAA certified organization, so we can't report any type of medical information. This is all medical. We're also very, very, in tune with the ability to understand that we are servicing a specific group of men and women. As a veteran myself, I know that people feel judged. They'll call in because they've been going through some domestic situations or, drug charges or gun charges, any of this. We're veterans. We were picked for the specific reason to do what we do. We're not the pretty people. We're fucking monsters,
Right on.
right? And you
Right
you
on.
wanted us to be those monsters, and now we're home, and can't take us now that we're home. And I guarantee you, 80% of us are still that monster inside, but we're trying to come back and be better, and people don't give us that opportunity. So I'm here for you guys. There's nothing, we don't care what discharge you've had. It could be bad conduct, it could be dishonorable, whatever it is, we will take you. We do not care about your discharge. We don't care if you served for 1 week in basic training and then got medically discharged. We will serve you. Same thing with law enforcement. Whatever discharge you had as law enforcement, we will still service you. Because one thing people don't understand about PTSD is PTSD does not allow you to think rationally like a normal human being that's hasn't been through trauma or any type of uh, you know, exposure to trauma or violence or severe injuries with other humans, right? So we're here for you guys in all regards. Please know that there is no judgment in our side. We don't care what you've seen or what combat experience you've had. We don't care if you don't have any combat experience. We know that, trauma happens at all levels, and we'll meet you at your level.
Right on. Right on. If you don't mind, I'd like to let's talk about that individual veteran, police officer, fireman, woman, EMS, all first responders, right?
Corrections officers.
COs, exactly, right? You've seen the amazing image that Ram created with, veterans, policemen, firemen, and then the words, hey, depression, down, all the things that we go through. Okay. Now, this is for you individually, my opinion here, one on one. You need to take the duty and the responsibility to have this app. Do you understand that? For your own life, well being, health, your survival. Okay. We're talking about hero rescue and hero survival over here, all right? This is looking out for us now, right? If you personally know issues that you are going through, ups, downs, you need to take the responsibility and the duty to have this app yourself. The same way we've been taught, hey, it's your duty to, hey, get help, take your meds, go to counseling. This is an addition to all of that. This is another weapon in your arsenal. Do you understand that? You need to have this app on your phone. If you have a watch with a Watch iOS OS that can handle the app as well, you need to have the companion app for your watch. This is your duty. Understand that? Veteran, police officer, first responder, CO, it is your duty to look out for yourself. I did not even believe I would still be standing here alive this long if it weren't for resources like this and men like Ram that give a damn about us and our well being. Yes, we help others. We do what we have to do in life, in our jobs. But at some point, it could also affect you. I only know because as a grunt, I did my 3 tours in Iraq, and the world fucking cast me to the side, just, looked down on me, forgot about me, wrote me off, just said, you're going to be this. No, fuck that. We can still live, we can still win. This is how. Ram is the man. He's the one that can help you to continue to win and live. Okay? Okay, you understand that? You see the metrics we're using here? Winning is just living and not checking out. It's not, don't even think about all the other things, whatever, and life and success and finances. You need to get that. We need the basics. You need to be alive and breathing first, be able to do any of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, to do that, you need a resource like this. You need this app at all times. It is your duty, damn it. Ram, bro, if you don't mind, can you give us a real time, real play of like what this has been like? A real call, 1 or 2 real call examples, dog. Like for
Yeah,
real.
man. I would say the common call we have received is uh, relationship issues arise with veterans more than anything else. As you can imagine, our typical brother or sister struggle with uh, having their spouse or their partner understand what it's like to have pain at times, right? You understand this best of all. Sometimes we don't know how to express to people like, look, my body hurts so bad every day, 24 hours a day, that there's just days I can't handle it and I break and I
Yes.
explode.
Yes.
So when we hear that, we try to educate the partner, like, hey, look, he's just going through a really hard time, and you know, what happens, the result of all that ends up being spouses calling 911, trying to get the spouse to get hospitalized because they think that they are unstable, when in reality it's just they don't know how to relay what's happening to them in real time to their partner, telling them, no, this is what's happening with me. But because, as you know, and everybody that served in the military, violence is a course of action that we've been educated on. So for us, it's violent reactions, it's words. We break stuff, we'll throw stuff, we'll do things like that. So that's our reaction to a lot of things. And that happens in most relationships that we've encountered. So being that typical call, we try to be able to help them with getting them into a hotel room, to be able to stabilize them. Like, hey, I'm going to send a responder. He's going to pick you up, take you to a hotel room, and he'll stay with you throughout the night. You'll be there in a hotel room talking to each
That
other.
has actually happened, bro.
This has actually happened. Where
Hell
we
yeah!
stay
Give me an
with them in a
example. Then. Yeah,
hotel.
let us.
Yeah. So, we've had a veteran where we had to stay there 30 days. We gave him a hotel room.
Oh
We
shit!
just saw the result of that, where the family's actually back together. They reestablished that family, because
Good,
we allowed them to
good,
have that space
good,
financially where he could be away from the family
good.
and have therapy sessions, stabilize himself financially, emotionally, and then reconnect with the family again.
I'm talking about, man. That's winning. Thank you, Ram.
And
That's
that's
what I'm
huge.
talking about.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That
yeah,
is winning. Thank you, QRF up. That's
yeah.
what
And
I'm talking about.
it takes a lot of resources, right? It takes a lot of brothers and sisters to really take that into place, with because we collect partners to because we're a conduit to those partners, right? So we have 22 to 0. 22 to 0 helped us pay for all the hotel rooms. And then we had the vet centers that when we call, they tell us, yeah, bring them down tomorrow. We'll get them into therapy. We'll get couples counseling going. We'll get, counseling with their children, all sorts of different things that they do, because they're amazing. We really don't work too much with the VA. Not to say that they're terrible. Each VA has its own thing, but we don't really work with them as far as a cohesive unit. We try not to really put them into play too much because their result is medication, hospitalization, or more medication, right? And that's the last thing our brothers and sisters need.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. And then just the last part, I get out of your way because I appreciate everything that you've done and presented. And actually, bro, we're gonna bring you right back. We're gonna have. I would love to, as we discussed. Besides this intro discussion with QRF, we're gonna have a full episode with Sapertamo in Australia. Any of your team that you would like to be in as well. We are gonna present this formally with the entire team. And yeah, yeah. I really appreciate QRF up, bro. I really appreciate you. And as I said earlier, man, you proven already that you have, bro, you're a bad motherfucker in my eyes. You've proved that you can be a grunt, a Marine grunt, and a U.S. Army grunt. You're a bad motherfucker, bro. Dual branch, certified. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for what you're doing now, bro. All right?
Well, thanks,
Okay.
bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's just been a quick pop-up episode 159 of the War Dog Trail podcast, talking about the amazing QRF Up organization and their app that is actually in real time doing things that save the lives of veterans, first responders by having an app as well on your phone as well as on your watch that can get you the help you need ASAP 24/7 without directly needing to go to 911. This is the
We just
resource.
got an SOS, so let me let you go.
All right, see, that's what he's talking about. He's got an SOS. He's going to help somebody. All right, y'all. Salute.